The Premier League has begun because the international break is finally over, and Chelsea were able to beat Burnley by 2-0. Liverpool were unable to beat Nottingham Forest at Anfield, so it means they are lost in the Forest. Now, today we'll be talking about Alexander Isak. What at all is bewitching him? We'll talk about Liam Delap, who is not doing the right thing. We'll talk about João Pedro, who is declining. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wizzy. This is Wizzy Football TV. Subscribe for more. Now, Liverpool have played 12 good matches, and they have 18 good points as we speak. They are 11th on the league table. It has been a while since Liverpool have dropped to 11th. The second bottom of the league table, Liverpool is 11th because they are unable to win matches. Since September, Liverpool have played 11 good matches, and they were able to win just 3 out of the 11 matches. The rest all it be bongo. They lose all. How is it possible? So September, October, we are in November. 3 good months, played 11 matches. You won just 3. So approximately 1 win per month. 1 win per month. So, but then let us talk about Alexander Isak. Everybody knows Alexander Isak to be a very good striker. He is good when he's on the ball. His time at Newcastle United, he even won a title that was between Newcastle and Liverpool. That was the Carabao Cup. And you can imagine that when he moved from Newcastle to Liverpool, his performance has dropped drastically. He has no assist, he has no goals since he moved to the Anfield. And when he was moving to Anfield or the Liverpool, everybody thought that yes, Liverpool are going to be the title contenders. Nobody can challenge him. But that is not how football is. If you have a club that is full of stars, you are easily going to suffer because you don't even know how to do the selection. Somebody said that Ancelotti is riding or had ridden on the horse that Jurgen Klopp had already prepared for him, which is why he was able to win the trophy last season. But this time around, Luis Diaz is gone. Other players like Darwin Núñez has been sold. It's like it has destabilized their team. They don't know. And when they wanted to sell Luis Diaz, for me, I was against the idea. Because Luis Diaz is one of the strikers that you don't joke with. He's an attacker who is able to take defenders on you no matter who you are. But unfortunately, he was being asked to go. And he's doing very well at Bayern Munich. Now, what is the problem that Alexander Isak is facing, which is not able to score? He is not able to improve. He is not able to excel. Is it the fault of the coach? Is it the playing tactics, the style that is not sweet, is not trying to adjust to it? Because we know Alexander Isak to be a one-top player. Alexander Isak is a one-top player. And Liverpool, don't forget, Mohamed Salah is there. He wants to also score. Don't forget, Hugo Ekitike is also there. Don't forget, Cody Gakpo is there. Szoboszlai, McAllister. These guys are very good, high-profile players. But what is the actual problem? But that is not the end of the story. I believe it is with time. Now, some of the players take time before they adjust to a particular thing. And the moment they adjust, that is the beginning of their breakthrough. This is not the time to give up as a Liverpool fan. Liverpool are losing, but it is a crisis that happens to every other club. Chelsea have faced that before with injuries. Manchester City have also faced that. Manchester United, Arsenal have every other club have faced this kind of crisis in their life where winning matches has become a burden upon themselves. And they are losing at Anfield. They lost before the international break and they are losing right after the international break. What could be the problem? What could be the cause? I want to know if you have any idea in the comment section. Now, let us move on to Liam Delap as a Chelsea striker. Because of Liam Delap, Nicholas Jackson is gone. Because of Liam Delap, Nicholas Jackson is no more a Chelsea player in terms of playing for them because he's on loan at Bayern Munich. But what we want Liam Delap to be doing, in fact, he is retrogressing. He's rather doing the as see, for me, if I am to rate him, I'll rate him high at the time that he was with Ipswich Town rather than Chelsea. And the kind of ball that he's playing is like, I don't know whether he's being selfish. He wants to prove a point. He's not doing well at all. Now, is it that the formation is also not at his advantage? Because Joao Pedro is playing as an auxiliary striker. He's also not doing well. What could be the problem? We have wingers scoring goal. We have defenders scoring goal. We have midfielders scoring goal. But our strikers are failing to score goals. What is the problem? Because I know that typically Chelsea is a club that even their defenders are more of attackers than the strikers. Because we used to have Ivanovic, we used to have John Terry, we used to have Gary Cahill, we used to have Ashley Cole. These defenders were even scoring goals. But at that time, because Drogba was also on point, he was doing much of the game. But this is the time where we have strikers like Liam Delap, we have strikers like Joao Pedro, and they are losing chances, wasting chances day in, day out. This is not the time to be wasting chances. You remember that when McGee was being substituted on, he proved to the point that, yeah, Charlie, they can do it. So there's a problem that we need to look at as Chelsea fans. Liam Delap has a problem. Liam Delap has a problem. One, either he wants to prove a point which is not be done well, or he doesn't have the mentality of playing a bigger team. And if you joke with us, you go on loan or we'll either sell you out of the team. You're going to do the right thing, because today's match, I was like, wow, really? Is that a striker that we really wanted to replace Nicolas Jackson with? Is that a striker that is even playing ahead of Tariq George? Is that a striker that is playing against other teams ahead of McGee? No. If Chelsea wants to beat Barcelona, then Liam Delap shouldn't be the one to strike. Because from today's match, I realized that the guy is not up to the game. Joao Pedro should be our first 9. Copama is not around, so Estavao should be there. Pedro Neto can even play the 10, and Garnacho on the other wing. We are going to beat Barcelona because Liam Delap is not going to do us any good. Let me know, what do you also think about Liam Delap? Am I exaggerating, or did you also see what I saw as a Chelsea fan? Let me know what you think. This is Wizzy Football TV, and my name is Wizzy. Subscribe for more. Let me know where you are watching from. Don't forget to put on post notification. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.